Hi everybody, and welcome to this weekend's webcast. I am like running around like a mad chicken today, and I'm raging the gram. Yep, that's right. I'm doing a lot of stuff on Instagram lately. I'm trying to build that up and put a lot of new content on there for you guys. So if you're not on my Instagram, go check it out. It's just Marissa Liza Pell, putting recipes on there, interior design stuff, energy updates, all sorts of like really cool stuff to check out, stories. Unfortunately, I can't figure out how to broadcast on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook all at the same time, so I kind of have to do it separately. So if you're coming over here from Instagram or YouTube, I'm going to put this on YouTube as a static video, and then I'm going to, I'm just trying to do a bunch, of stuff. So today I am just wanting to connect with you guys to talk to you about the weekend energies, because this week has been absolutely nutty, nutty, nutty. Are you feeling nutty? I'm feeling a little out of there. So if you felt like in the past 3 days, like your energy's just been all over the place, you couldn't think, you try to do things like every 5 minutes, your mind is just completely out there, and you have a lot of anxiety. Is anybody feeling this way? Because what is going on right now is the energy is shifting and the veil is actually closing in. So the how do I put this without sounding like too technical in the metaphysical world? The veil's lifting or shifting or whatever. And so the other side, we're at the point where the other side is actually the closest to us. So you're feeling everybody's energy of thinking they have to move, and all this movement of thinking we're going out, we're not going out, and of people's thoughts thinking about movement. I know that sounds really crazy, but people's thoughts thinking about movement, the energy of the world thinking about movement, but yet nothing's moving. So there's this like stagnant, like limbo sort of energy that's kind of like making you feel like you're like a little bit trapped in the energy. You know what I mean? So if you're feeling like you're just like completely out of control, like your attention span is at a zero, you're trying to do things, and every 5 minutes you try to do things, you find yourself like not able to like complete the task because you're just all over the place. You're feeling the thinness of the veil of the other side communicating, as well as everybody's mental energy moving, thinking we're going to be moving, but we're not moving. So it's just like a really anxious time. But the good news about the past 3 days is that since the veil is thin, the communication with the other side is like very, very strong. So any of the readings I've done, any of the sessions I've done for people, even the intuitive information on the collective is just so strong. People are coming through very strongly. It almost seems like they're here with us. Okay. So there's like, it's very thin. There's no like separation. So for the last 3 days, we've dealt with a lot of wind energy. And for those of you who aren't aware, there are like four major elements: earth, air, fire, and water. So you may be able to connect with that because you might be an earth sign, an air sign, a water sign, or a fire sign. But that's not all that it goes to. There's feng shui. There's like different elements like metal and wood. But for now, we're dealing with the wind energy. So the wind energy is all about going inward and not getting involved in the wind, because it could take you up like a tornado, which if you're having anxiety, that's what it's been doing. Don't take that tornado out to other people. You know what I'm saying? Because then you're just going to make a big mess. Okay, so best to just tune in, reflect, see what you're doing. Let the wind energy swirl around you so that you could remain grounded and do the things that you need to do. So I have a really interesting story about the mental energy and the wind energy. And usually with this wind energy being so strong, wind energy is connecting to communication, letting the wind bring you messages at its own time. So kind of like flowing, like the birds chirping, anything with wind. But if the wind gets imbalanced, that could be, a problem. So you don't want to chase the wind because you're never going to catch it. So the way that the communication from the other side works is that's wind energy. That's energy and messages being brought to us. So I found it really interesting, and I have this really cool, amazing story from yesterday's crazy wind energy. I'm in Pennsylvania in the mountains, so the wind and the rain and everything was very strong, but it allows you to kind of hunker down and just sit back and listen. So I was on, like I said, I've been raging the gram. So if you don't follow me yet, check it out. It's completely different than what I do here. It's just at Marissa Liza Pell. You go there, and on YouTube, I'm Connection Beyond. So I'm uploading videos on YouTube as well. I'm going to try to consolidate them all. I'm just not sure how I'm going to do them. Now, I forgot to mention this. If you would like a free guide that I wrote, it's 8 signs to let you know that the other side is communicating with you. In the description, you can just sign up and you'll get all these videos in your email right after they come out. And you'll also get a free guide to let you know what signs to look for when these spirits are coming to you and what's happening. These are basic signs. Okay, but the cool story was, and I want to share this with you guys because I feel like this will give you like a little bit of hope moving forward today if you've been feeling really anxious. So I was on the gram, and what I was doing on the gram, I had this feeling to follow like Esther and Jerry Hicks, which, as you know, are like channelers. They do affirmations. They connect with the universal consciousness. So I went and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just follow some people that follow Abraham Hicks. I got that message as I was like just doing some of the things I was doing yesterday. And all of a sudden, after I followed about like 30 random people, like that came up, it was just random. It was a random thought. So I'm like, let me do this because that's what I'm hearing to do. Not thinking that the other side had something for me. So all of a sudden I get a message from someone who followed me back saying, how did you find me? I feel like this is a sign from my mother who wrote a book about affirmations. And last night I was asking her for a sign that she was around. And I guess I followed her randomly, and that was like what she was. And then when she followed me back, she saw this affirmation from Esther and Jerry Hicks that was posted on my Instagram that I just had posted. And this woman who wrote this, her mother was an author and wrote this book on affirmations and actually quoted Esther and Jerry Hicks about the stuff I was talking about. So it was just so bizarre and random. And she was like, thank you so much for, listening, because I feel like this is the sign I was looking for from my mom. And to have all those intricate things kind of happen, to give this random person in Long Island that I had no idea who it was, and just listen to the fact that I had to go to some Instagram account and follow random people. And then all of a sudden she says this is her sign from her mom. And I had written about it on the Instagram. And then she told me about a book. I asked her what book her mom wrote, and I have to ask her for permission to like put it out there. But it's all about stuff that I am kind of studying right now. So it's kind of interesting because I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm here to give this person a message. Well, apparently it kind of worked both ways, and she had given me a message too. And this was from somebody that passed away who wrote a book. So this was just such an amazing thing. And this is how the other side is communicating with us right now. It's not about you giving out your energy and not getting anything back. It's not about, oh, I need a sign and here it is. There's always these mutual connections in the wind energy, and these mutual connections actually are forming now. So any message that you receive, or you think you're helping somebody in the meantime, they're actually there to help you too. So there is a symbiotic relationship, and it's going to be awesome, because right now in the next 3 days, you're going to be helping people who invariably help you, and you're going to be helped and actually help the other person. So try what I'm doing now. Try to just put it out there to let messages come to you. And you don't have to like meditate or anything. It's just kind of like just sit in silence, try to breathe, and see what's coming up for you to do. And usually when you're doing automatic things, like in the shower, you're washing the dishes, you're vacuuming, you're going to be getting these messages kind of when you're doing automatic things, when you're not thinking about it. And I don't care how random it is, because that was really random for me to like do that. I didn't think it was anything. Always follow up with it. Even if you think it's like so weird, just follow up with it. See where it leads you. So I just wanted to put that out there to you guys. And like I said, running around like crazy today, trying to get some things done. But I wanted to tune in and tell you that if you're feeling like you're about to go nuts, you're having anxiety, you're feeling the other side, and you're also feeling everybody else's mental energy and the movement that's going on in the universe right now, where it's a push and pull energy. So you're not able to get grounded. You're not able to know kind of what's happening and what's going on. And I don't think we're going to be grounded for quite some time. So you got to ride out this weekend. And now the energy has shifted as of today. Now's a good time to finish up any financial things you need to do. And also take the time to do that. And also just read if you can. Do a little bit of reading and a little bit of writing, because that's really, and any photography or moving film or getting into something where you go to the depths of your spirit is very, very good. So what I want you guys to do, if you do follow me on Instagram, I'm going to put up a little poll. I want you to write me some questions about the world that you've always wanted to know and to hear about. And so I just wanted to give you guys that quick update. Obviously the hair's not done today. I tried to do the hair, but it just didn't work out. So I pulled it back, and I hope you guys don't mind. I just didn't have time. I wanted to connect with you guys, and I have to go. I can't do this like long, a drawn out message, but I want to tell you guys that cool story because it really, really helped me. And if you guys follow what I just did and you follow some of those leads, I feel some magic's going to happen in the next 3 days for you. And I want to tell you, this is the sign of Libra. You want to pay attention to what I'm telling you too, because Libra, you're air energy. You're air. So connect with the air. This is a strong point for you. Connect with it. I feel like loved ones from the other side are going to be coming through for all of us. But Libras, I want you to pay very close attention. So I'm going to try. I can't promise anything, okay? Because I got to feel the vibe. You know what I mean? I got to feel the vibe. I got to be quiet. Got to have things going on. If I could come back tonight and do some more world energy and random stuff, I'm going to, but I can't promise, so don't hold me in it. But I will be back this weekend if I'm not tonight, but I'm going to try to come back tonight. Just remember, on YouTube, I'm Connection Beyond if you missed this live video. And on Instagram, which is it's getting weird for me. I'm doing a lot of weird stuff. It's Marissa Liza Pell. And a lot of people are wanting recipes to some of the things I'm making. So I'm going to have to do that too. Yeah, so that's about it. Yeah, you've been having strange dreams, Lindsay. We all have. Tune into that. Write about it. You might find out something interesting. All right. Well, I have to go because I have another appointment. But if you want to learn about those messages from the other side and you want your own guide, in the description, just sign up for it. You'll get it right in your inbox. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday, and I will be in touch very soon, maybe in a couple hours. I don't know. Have a good day.